There are some new developments to tell you about in the proposed Keystone XL oil pipeline. A bipartisan bill has just been introduced in the Senate that would give Congress the power to approve the project. It would link Canada's oil sands with refineries and ports in Texas. The $5.3 billion pipeline has become a major controversy. Environmentalists protesting the project since day one. Proponents say it would bolster energy independence in this country and create thousands of jobs. Joining us now, two senators behind the bill, Democrat Max Baucus of Montana, a member of the Senate Environment and Public Works Committee. Also, Republican John Hoeven of North Dakota, a member of the Senate Committee on Energy and Natural Resources. Welcome to both of you. This is not just Canadian oil we're talking about. Both of you represent states that have the Bakken oil formation, and oil from Montana and North Dakota would flow through this thing as well, correct?
That's right, John. It's Canadian oil, but it's also North Dakota, Montana oil that will be loaded onto the pipeline and shipped south.
So day one, we'll put 100,000 barrels a day into the pipeline.
So, Senator Baucus, why are we not building this thing yesterday?
We should have been building it yesterday. We should have been building it 4 years ago. This has been studied for a long time now. It's all about jobs. This pipeline is going to create jobs in construction, in running the program, running the pipeline, and manufacturing jobs. And it's high time it's been built. And I might say, too, that the State Department has 4 times given it an environmental thumbs up. State Department 4 times said it's not going to damage the environment. It should have been built some time ago.
Yeah, the route has been approved. Nebraska was the last state that had some concerns. They have signed on. The studies have been done. It basically just needs the president's blessing, right, Senator Hoeven?
Well, that's it, and we actually had passed legislation to approve the project once. The president turned it down on the basis he wanted it rerouted through Nebraska. We've met that requirement. As Senator Baucus has said, it's been almost 5 years. I spoke with the president yesterday. He says, well, he's still maybe going to take the balance of this year to make a decision. So we've put bipartisan legislation forward. We've got a lot of support for it, and it's to get the project going.
There is similar bipartisan legislation coming out of the House, as we understand it. I read that when the president met with some Republican members of the House on Wednesday, he expressed concerns that this job wouldn't, this bill, the pipeline, wouldn't create as many jobs as proponents have suggested. How would you answer that, Senator Baucus?
Well, it's going to create a lot of jobs, thousands of jobs. I don't think it's worth getting the weeds whether it's 10,000 jobs or 15,000 jobs. It's going to create jobs. So therefore, it should be built, and also provides energy security for our country, for North America. It's a no-brainer. This should be built, and I hope the president proves it very quickly.
Well, the president, some observers have said, is afraid of angering his most liberal supporters who like his green energy platforms and so forth. He doesn't want to offend them, we're told, by signing into law a pipeline that's going to burn petroleum. Senator Hoeven, how do you answer that criticism?
Well, the 4th environmental review just came out by his own State Department, and it said there are no significant environmental impacts with the project. And in fact, there will be less greenhouse gas emissions if the project's built than if it's not built. Furthermore, in a recent poll, over 70% of Americans said, we want this project. So all of those issues have been addressed.
We'll see what the president decides. He says he's going to wait maybe until summer, I guess, to decide on this thing. Senator Baucus, Senator Hoeven, joined by, we should mention, 12 other senators of both parties on this legislation. Thank you for joining us today.
You bet. Thanks, John. Thanks a lot.
John.